So what we have here are the twins, two M-Custa made in Seiki City, Japan, laser cut, hand fit. The one with the black and the funky scales, it was discontinued. It's M-Custa Tactility, titanium accents, blue titanium. They discontinued the one on the right there with the wood scales. That's the one I wanted. Then a couple years later, they reintroduced it. Okay, so now we get down to the utility, or no, not utility, what's that thing called? Microtech, Ultratech, out the front. Okay, this thing's got so much grip on it. Elmax blade, which is sintered steel. Okay, then you come over here to the other Protech. Well, no, not. Well, this is a Protech. Okay, it's some Whiskers design. I don't know. This is the knife I had confiscated from me. It was black blade, no texture here. This is called a hidden bolster. Okay, it's an automatic. It's illegal. Just like this one's illegal. That one's illegal. Okay, those aren't. Let's see, get this thing closed up. So, okay, hidden bolster. There's no buttons. There's no thumb studs or flipper. Or how the hell do you open this thing? It's very simple, actually. Put your finger right here. Close it. Same thing. Just don't get your finger stuck in there when you're closing it. So when I got busted that night, the one I had, like I said, was black, black, and black. The blade was black. Gorgeous knife. No texture here. You know, that damn Asian cop knew how to open it. I used to hand this knife to all kinds of people. Well, the first knife that, had no texture on the hidden bolster. I used to hand it to all kinds of people. Show me how you open it. One guy out of probably 15 people knew how to open it. Okay, then we have a coffin design. Yes, I said coffin design. These scales are designed after a coffin. Look at the big heavy bevel. I love this knife. This thing's brilliant. It's also illegal. The button right here does have some creep in it, and I can't stand creep. See right there, I just push it down. It was flush, now it's not. It's sunken in, and there's still a little bit more creep even now. Okay, but this one wicked nasty blade, man. This thing's, oh jeez. So typically you're not going to sit there and feel for creep, or any type of travel. You're just going to hit it like that. Again, watch your fingers when you close it. Like I said, I call this Mr. Masty. So if you're going to open it with your other hand, you better have it pointed in the right damn direction. Okay, see, that's the back side. That's the front side. That's where the blade comes out. Okay, and there you go. Again, same thing. When you're closing it, watch your digits. But I dig this left-hand operation. And that thing's just pure masty. So, Protech, $150, something like that. Now these things, these little Whiskers things, Protech does customization on these things. I think I've seen some of these things going for like $10,000 because they've been customized. Now the only bad thing I will say about these, it's common amongst Benchmade and other manufacturers. See, these are just anodized aluminum. Okay, and like I said, Benchmade does it. All kinds of people do it. Problem is, if you scratch it deep, you ain't getting it out. Just not going to happen. So Like this one has some wear on it. Yeah, because I used to carry this all the time. It was what's called an EDC, everyday carry. Uh, Even though it's never been sharpened, it's still sharper and crazy, man. Like I said, that's an Elmax steel. This one I've never really carried much. The first one I used to, all the black one. So the only good thing about a stainless blade over a blade that has like been blackened with some sort of coating is these can be refinished and made look nice again, just with a little bit of sandpaper. I mean, I can take scuffs out, I can resharpen it, and it'll come out looking really good. A blade that's been blackened, oh, I don't have anything around here right now, but once it starts showing some scrapes and stuff like that on it, from EDC, then there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. It's same thing with these scales, okay? These scales here, as I mentioned, if you scratch these scales up, you're not going to fix them. So, anyway, hope you kids are enjoying your day. Knife tutorial is out. Hey, the twins. M. Kusta, Seiki City, Japan. Folded steel. Some people call it Damascus. Well, I don't. I know where Damascus came from. This is folded steel. It's hammer forged. It welds the joints together. And these are done quite nice because if you notice, the Damascus stops well before the edge. And I've always felt that was an inherent weakness, okay? I have a knife here. It's a gorgeous Damascus knife. It's a sheath knife. But the welds run into the edge, I mean, it's just, they didn't take the time to do it like these guys did. If you look, let's see if I can do this. See that silver along there? Along there? Okay. The folds do not come into that edge. Like that one I was telling you about, it's a beautiful Skinner knife with camel bone scales. It's a sheath knife, but it's got a fold that comes right down to the edge in one spot. That's pretty bad, Now, I don't know what all this Damascus craze is about, but, people sit there and claim it's stronger. It's not. Okay, I mean, a sintered steel or just normal forged steel, these have folds. All those folds have to weld together, okay, when they're hammer forging it. Now, I dig Damascus, but the reason why I know this is because you take an old Damascus shotgun, for instance. Okay, the barrels are Damascus, folded steel. You can't shoot that thing. It'll blow up in your face, man. Those things were made like 200 years ago, and that's my point. Okay, back then, Damascus was kind of all they had. They needed the folded steel. They didn't have big old honking hunks of steel hanging around. So anyway, like I said, I dig Damascus a lot, but I don't buy into that it's stronger and this and that and whatever other they're all saying, because it's just not true, okay? I've seen so many failed Damascus attempts online, okay? People pounding out Damascus and it just doesn't weld. And what you got there is a bunch of cracks in the steel. So that's basically what Damascus is. It's a bunch of cracks in the steel. Now, properly welded, yes, they can be quite strong. Can they be stronger than, like a hardened bar stock or whatever? Wherever they get this other blood, even the Elmax, I mean, it's powder and they forge it and it just comes out perfect. I mean, Elmax has got to be my favorite steel, blade steel. Stuff is sick, man. Let's see, I can't get some of that. Ultratech, Microtech, Ultratech. Well, Somewhere says, there it is, Elmax. And like I said, this knife's been carried quite a bit. As you can see, it's got pocket wear and other whatnot. Anyway, enough from me. ProTech, man. Tell you what, they make some serious knives for $150.